Hi guys, I'm Shmi. We're in Munich at the Allianz Arena where we're taking a look at the BMW i8. You might remember I had my first glance at the i8 at a launch in London, but unfortunately you don't really get to fully experience the car there, so we're back here in Germany to take a look at it in a little bit more detail. This is going to be a little bit of an introduction to the car, the rundown of the specs and what makes this work. So the i8, of course, the flagship BMW. It's a hybrid car. Runs off a 1.5 litre inline-3 turbocharged combustion engine that creates 228 horsepower, and then you also have a 129 horsepower electric engine for a total of 357 brake horsepower. So that on its own is enough for 0 to 62 miles an hour, 100 kilometers an hour in 4.4 seconds. Top speed limited to 155 miles per hour, and by having the electric engine you get a 23-mile range. Off just running on pure electric. It's a very fancy setup the way it all sort of works. Dual gearbox, so you've got a 6-speed automatic gearbox for the combustion engine, and you have a 2-speed electric gearbox. So I think one of the things to me that's the coolest, and I talked about it in the first video, is how the car with all of these shapes and swoops and different colours sort of transferred over from the sort of concept. It looks like a concept car that's made production. There's a funny little thing everybody on the internet always talks about, and what you've seen you can't unsee. This looks like a Porsche 911 in here. But the design is absolutely brilliant, there's no question about it. All the sort of blue touches that sort of signify the electric hybrid side of things, and yeah, it's brilliant. It's a 2+2, so there are back seats, but they're not the most spacious in the world. This car is obviously finished in the silver. Has the 20-inch optional, I think, wheels, which look very nice. Something I really like is the doors. So you just come around to the driver's side. So it's a German spec car. Got the key here. So the key itself, you have a standard BMW, well, the new i-style key, but the standard button layout, so unlock the car. Doors, there's a button on the back, and they open up butterfly style. So that's pretty cool. Let's come around and open the other side. Some options on this car. It's got an upgraded interior setup, the blue seat belts, which personally I think is a no-brainer. You have to have those in the car. Surround camera setup. The iDrive system that I'll talk about in another video, that you can sort of literally write what you want on there and it recognises, which is very clever. Let's come around to the front and see the doors up. It looks awesome, I think. I'm sure you'll agree with that. You can't actually open the engine compartments at all, so you don't get to see what's going on underneath with the combustion or electric. Has to go to BMW for that, but pop the boot as well while we're here, again from the key. The boot has this flap, so you can conceal what you've got luggage-wise in there, but you've got an interesting space. It's not the best in the world, but you can fit a decent amount of stuff in here. It comes with the first aid stuff. This is the charger pack for the car. Plug it into the mains and instruction stuff. But yeah, you've got the back seats for that as well. So let's actually just have a quick look. Closes automatically as you drop it. Let's have a look at the back. So in here, it's not the most spacious thing in the world. Fits small child kind of thing, but you can also put your luggage in there. Drop all the stuff you need on the seats and get all of that sorted. But I mean, my initial reactions to driving it have been absolutely brilliant. It's a lovely car, but we'll talk more about the interior, and I'll go through all of the different menus and navigation settings and that sort of side of things in another piece. Just this is sort of an introduction to the outside. Here you've got all the carbon fibre that the car sort of incorporates. But I think one of the things that's impressing me the most is it's got the sort of a developed hybrid powertrain setup, akin, almost to the 918 LaFerrari P1. Like the seriously top-end stuff. So they've done a very, very good job to bring that into a car of this price bracket, really. And this is the petrol cap back here. Haven't opened this yet. No, it's not loving me. But the electric cap's around the front. Actually, you probably had to release the petrol cap from inside. The electric's there, and you just plug it in at the front. But a little bit confusing, I suppose, as to which side you'd have to go to. But no, it does look brilliant. There's no question about it. The i-Series car is designed to be a little bit quirky and different. The i3, obviously the smaller car, and the i8. Here we have it, BMW's flagship. It's a very nice looking car, and you can just see, a glance through here, you can just see the way the airflow just flows everywhere, and even up, down from the back up there, down and through, and it's shaped around the lights, which are just very cool all around. But trying to think what else there is to show. I'm sure these are going to be immensely popular though. You see the camera at the front for the full surround camera system we've got. I'll demonstrate that as well. That's quite a nifty little feature. But it's a very nice car. I've just been for a drive, and I have to say, I think I could live with one of those every day. It's a seriously cool piece of kit. But there we go. That's the first intro tour to the BMW i8. Showed you a little bit more detail. Hope you've enjoyed that. Make sure you're subscribed though to see all the other videos, including the interior and taking it out for a drive. But that's it for right now. I'll catch up with you very soon. Cheers. Let's turn it on. One press of the start-stop. Comes into life. Here, the combustion engine springing into life. It's turned on and away. For this tour, the R8 V10 Plus. Power is boosted 25 horsepower up to 500.